Hi lovelies, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors, and this is your Lionsgate portal reading. Apologies for being away for so long. Had a lot of things to sort out, feeling a lot better now. So let's tell you about the Lionsgate. For those of you that don't know about the Lionsgate, it is a portal that opens from the 28th of July, and then it is fully open on the 8th of the 8th when Sirius is in conjunction with Leo, and it's a portal of manifestation. Absolutely wonderful time of the year to set what it is that you want to come into your life. So in the next few days, make a list, print off some pictures, whatever it takes to make that manifestation real to you. Also, when you're thinking about your manifestation, use present tense terms like I've just got the keys to my house, or I've just got the keys to my dream house, and I'm opening the door for the first time. And visualize a front door that you really like. If it's a car, I've just taken delivery of my car, the keys are in my hand, I'm just unlocking it and I'm sliding into the seat. And it's the emotions that those things bring up is going to help your manifestation come to life, but it has to be in the present tense. So the other side of the Lionsgate, which I feel is more poignant for everybody at the moment, from the 9th to the 12th, you're able to get rid of stuff. You're able to get rid of things and items and people that no longer serve you, or have no longer a valid reason to be in your life. So it doesn't matter what it is. What I tend to do is I write a list down on the 9th of things that I want out of my life on a piece of toilet paper. So you have to get like a fine pen that's not a felt tip, that will write on very soft paper. And I write the list. Like if it's people, I write the names. If it's a collective, I write that. If it's something that has happened to me and it's just the emotions that I want to get rid of, it could be physical, it could be mental, it could be emotional, it could be spiritual, it could be sensual. So write it all down, and then what I do is on the 11th, late in the evening, I then flush that whole list down the toilet, and I just say, be gone, and you can watch it go away. And do you know what, that's a little trick that you can use just about any time, but I find it works really well with the Lionsgate. So let's get your energy card out, Gemini. Oh, I wish people wouldn't ring me when I'm recording. Wasn't so bad when I was recording in the kitchen because I could just ignore it, but I'm recording in the living room at the moment. Yeah, so can I please have a card, an energy card for Gemini for the Lionsgate? One just nearly flipped out and it went back in again. Can I have, do you not want to give Gemini an energy card? What on earth is going on? Oh, thank you. Crikey, it's not like I've not been using them. Okay. Number 44, this is probably why, water and healing. Now, the 44s you don't break down. 11, 22, 33, 44. The higher you get, the closer to the divine you get. Whatever you believe in, the closer to the universe, the closer to the quantum field, whatever it means for you. But it is about the healing properties. Now, water in general is healing anyway, because it has got trace elements in it. So it's really good for the body, both inside and out. We've got this lovely angel and the sun is shining. And I'm getting the feeling that maybe you need to heal in order for your success to come and shine through. Oh wow, how beautiful is this? It's the number 10, so it's a beginning and an ending, and it is Mary, the Divine Mother calling. Now, whether you are Christian or not, Mary is really special to some Christians, but also to some pagans. If you realise that all they've done is taken the goddess and put a veil on her. So, Divine Mother calling. Now, why would she be calling anybody? If there's healing to be done, Mary is the portal between the heavens and the earth. She birthed the Christ child according to scripture. But also, as the goddess, she also births the earth. So if the earth is calling at you, it means that you aren't achieving the full potential that you could be achieving. Not the trained monkey that society has molded you to be, but the actual spiritual being having the human experience. That is the one that needs to come through and see the achievements that you can attain to by being your spiritual self. Wow, that's bloody deep. I just wonder if a lot of you are moving towards your own transition into the realization that you are a spiritual being having the human experience rather than the other way around. Because that's huge, that's massive. If you can move away from the human having the spiritual experience and flip it on its head, that's massive, absolutely massive. So what started this ball rolling, it's a very nice card to start. Gemini, facing your fears and taking your power back. Manifestation, wish fulfillment, and white may be fucked for Gemini, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. Movement and journey. What you can do about the situation. Oh, blimey, okay. What's out of Gemini's hands? What's universe helping them with? Oh, I thought that was going to drop and it didn't. What's out of their hands for the Lionsgate? Thank you. Reconnecting your true self. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. There is one hell of a shift for you going on over the next couple of weeks. Wow. So what started it was full of the Eastern promise. There was a happy family going on. There was appeared to be a completion with the 10 of chalices, but there was also the opportunity of a new beginning for you. And I think that you've been a bit betwixt and between as to what you need to leave behind and what you need to move forward with. Oh, so facing your fears and taking your power back. Facing your fears is being in a partnership, but in a healthy, boundaried partnership. Now, this is a celebration card, the Four of Wands. It can be a celebration about a personal relationship, it could be a work relationship, or it could be a business relationship. Just depends on what it is. If it's a personal relationship, there's celebrations going on, parties, engagements, weddings, anniversaries, that sort of thing. If it's business, these two are celebrating bringing in some sort of harvest. Now, that harvest doesn't have to be apples and pears. It can be contracts that are coming in. It can be something that you're working towards, that suddenly you are able to see the wood for the trees. So if you are getting yourself into an agreement, maybe to learn something new, maybe to enhance what it is that you've already learned, with the Four of Wands, that it's a definite celebration. But facing your fear, I don't think you're fully recognizing how big this celebration should be. Taking your power back is having a rest, kicking back and processing everything that is going on around you, everything that is offered to you, all the new beginnings, all of the cycles in and the cycles out. You need to lay down, rest up and process everything. Wow, Gemini, this is a message and a half, isn't it? Manifestation and wish fulfillment. Now, the Holly King is this gorgeous creature who is usually depicted as the hermit. He's got his lantern to shine the light on the way forward. He's got a tablet in his hand where he records his experiences, and off he goes into the night, seeking out the human condition or the human experience. And that's exactly what I think that you have been questioning. You know, why am I here? What am I doing? Am I doing things right? You know, could this be improved? All of that sort of stuff. And a number 9 is a wish fulfillment anyway, but the Holly King is also described as Father Time. And he is here to tell you it is time to get this shit out of manifestation and wish fulfillment mode and into reality. Whatever that dream is, whatever you think is going to improve your experience on this planet, he is saying it is time to realize it. Your movement, your journey, you may be feeling a little bit low in mood. You may be feeling there's some backstabbing going on or not enough appreciation around you. It is a 9. It's not set in stone. You can cut the ties that you are bound to, but the moon is illuminating you. You have the answers to this. You have, you know, every answer to every problem is within all of us. It is. You just have to have the faith and trust that you know what to do next. The moon is saying to you, come and look out of the window. I am illuminating for you what you need to know. Now, with the 9 of Athames, it is one of those cards that once you realise what is getting you down, once you are on ball with it, and you look at the moon and you see the illumination, you see what it is that you need to know, that then gives you the strength to get out of the bed, put your blankie down and go and tackle things head on. Because when you get to the 10 of a Thames, it's kind of like it's a done fucking deal. There's no returning, there's no going back, all the rest of it. Whereas the 9, there are bits you can salvage, providing it's not dragging you down too far. If it's already dragged you down too far, you need to release that. You need to let it go to the universe. So, my lovelies, oh, okay, got a couple of 9s going on here, haven't you? So, oh, I didn't do that one, did I? Let's put that back for a minute. Sorry, that was that one. And then this is another 9, it's an 18, add it together, it's a 9, it's the moon again. Going on from this, the moon is asking you to look clearly and squarely at the moon and not the distortions that are currently within the water. Now there's a fish jumping out of the water because it's trying to get your attention. It's still a distortion. The moon is illuminating what you need to know. It's illuminating a pathway forward, but it is not through the middle of that water. It is round the water. The illumination is more to do with how you are feeling about things. Moon is very indicative of emotions. So it's about how you're feeling about things, whether you're coping with things, whether things have just got too much and you need to put some of the bullshit down. So what can't you do anything about? King of Wands. Now this could be an indicator of yourself around passion, desire, projects, plans, people, that sort of thing. But if this is an outside energy, you are looking at Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Now the reason you can't do anything about this person is because they are set in stone. They are a king energy. And there is 2 sides to this king. There always is. Now the good side is he's experienced. He is probably a CEO or a director. He's definitely a project manager. He's good at planning things. He is great with people. However, the downside to that is the polar opposite, and he could be just a fucking hot mess. Not understanding his passions and desires, allowing himself to be dragged down, not realizing his strength in manifestations, which all the fire signs, whether it is the Knight, the Queen or the King, are pretty powerful in that arena. However, on the polar opposite side of this person, they're not that strong. They're quite weak-willed, but they will suck the fucking life out of you to try to make themselves feel a bit better. So there's nothing you can do about that person. There's no changing them. There's no switching it up. If that is within you, it's the universe saying you need to realise your passion, your desire. You need to realise how talented you are in bringing the projects and plans that you want to do to the fore and bring them into reality. It is followed by the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is the craftsman. He has crafted and honed his craft. He has learned what he needs to learn. Now his decision has got to be, does he choose all 7 of those pentacles and run with it, or does he hone one particular pentacle to get a particular either qualification or experience or whatever it is? He's not quite the master craftsman, but he's well on his way. You know your shit. But what they're saying is the choice has got to be made. It's got to be yours. I can see what's holding you back. Okay. Now the king can be male or female. It's an energy. It's not a sexuality. So it could be it could be a boss. It could be a family member. It could be a significant other. In behind both of those, you've got the Nine of Wands. There's a lot of disgruntlement going on within the workplace. You are not a happy bunny. You feel like people are getting to you, that they are blocking you from putting down burdens that they appear to be putting on you. And you've slapped your hands on the deck and you've gone, do you know what? Fuck this. I'm done. There's nothing you can do about that. It's got to come to the fore. The universe knows that. They've got your back. You know you've got these skills. If people are putting you down, questioning you, or there seems to be a block in the way, have a look at the block and turn it into, instead of an obstacle, look at it as an opportunity. But this is going to be a difficult phase for you to shift through. And that's why you have got a lot of major arcanas going on. It's only this and this that is minor. The rest of it is major. So your manifestation, your journey, and what you can do about it is major arcana, huge shift. This isn't. This is really, you're not going to feel this, but really this, in the bigger scheme of things, is quite insignificant. But things are going to shift for you quite rapidly. So, reconnecting to your true self. Understand you are a very strong person with the World Tree. You understand night and day. You understand the seasons, the coming and going of things and people, and opportunities. Your roots run really deep into the ground, and you're able to be sturdy and support yourself. The other root system that you've got is the one that splays out over the top of the ground, where you send resources to those that you love. The World Tree is all about cycles coming in and going out. You need to allow cycles to end and new cycles to begin. You need to allow a cycle that has ended to remain ended and not recycle it in. There's a reason for that. Because if you keep going back and repeating the same patterns, that's exactly what the universe is going to offer you. So here is an opportunity for you to change old skin and swap it out for the old you to the bright, shiny, new you. Very nice. In comes the Witch, number 1 in the deck. She is your outcome. She is asking you, go back to basics. Go back, learn how to protect yourself. Work with the elements. Work with what you've got. You can only do what you can do. But you can protect yourself in the meantime. Now, a little bit of salt at the front door. A little bit of sprinkling of water, putting crystals around your property. It's all protection, but the biggest protection that you can do is put a silver cloak over your head, let it drape right down to the floor, and make sure that it's made of threads of silver, because silver will absorb the positive and deflect the negative and send it back to where it went. And one of your biggest protections that you can do is send back negativity and Debbie Downer bullshit back to where it came. They won't know it's come back from you, but they will be feeling it. So what's hidden from you, my darlings, is the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of fire in this reading. It is time for you to understand and appreciate what opportunities are being offered. There's something that you view with a passion and desire like nothing else, whether it's a project, a plan, or a person. These sweet cherries is that old saying, bites of the cherries. You've got loads of them there, loads of opportunities, loads of things coming in. You just need to be open to receiving them, and that's what the Holly King has spoken to you about. So let's ask the angels and ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance around this. Thank you. Oh, where was that one that flipped over? And I'm not taking that many. Anything else? Thank you. Oh, there was another one in there. Right, that's the last one. Let's pick those up as they came out. So autumn, release the old and rest. As we come into the autumn months at the end of August and into September, you do need to release the old, all of it, and rest up. Where's that card gone that we were just, this one? Facing your fears and taking your power back. Taking your power back is resting up and processing what you need to know. Guardian angel, you're not alone. Gemini, you're never alone. There is always something or somebody around you, whether it's an angel, an ancestor, a spirit, whether it's the universe just wrapping you up in the stars, whether it's the quantum field, whether it's the summerlands, doesn't matter what it is. You don't walk this experience alone. There is always somebody that is going to be very close to you. Traveller, move in a new direction. You have stagnated something quite chronically to do with this backstabbing, to do with this unappreciative bullshit attitude that's been given to you. So the Traveller is saying move in a new direction. Don't keep flogging a dead horse, because it will drag you down. In comes the Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. And the Lady is indicative of Mary. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. If you do all of this work, she's going to be 100% on your side. She brings in memories of seeds that you have sown in the past, long since forgotten, that she now is saying, look what you grew, look what you attained, look what you brought forward. And last but not least, Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Stop telling yourself you can't. Tell yourself that you are the absolute best at everything you do and everything that you want to achieve. It doesn't come from outside sources, it comes from you, Gemini. Lovelies, wherever you are in the world, have a fabulous Lionsgate portal, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.